Crusader, and we are here today to do some product research for e-commerce dropshipping. And if that sounds like something you want to learn, stick around. We've got techniques to find great products to make you money. And if you're already making money and you need some fulfillment, check the comments of this video. And the first thing you'll see is a link to come have a chat with me on WhatsApp. If you're getting, say, 5 to 10 orders per day and you're looking for professional fulfillment from China, click that link, have a chat with me. And if I feel this is going to work out for you, I will introduce you to my supplier who has supplied me for this store. This is Homecraftology. Oh, I'm in the way. You can't even see anything. One sec. This is Homecraftology. This is today. And if we look at Homecraft over the past, let's say 365 days, we've done 560,000 US dollars in sales, and that's down from last year. Over the past, let's do that was 2023 to 2024. How did that work? Let's do the last 5 years. What have we done? How did that work? That wasn't it. The 27th, and let's go 2020. $6.5 million in sales, all from the one supplier. If you're looking for fulfillment, I'm your guy. Click the link in the description. Come have a chat with me, and I'll show you how to build a relationship with your supplier that can last for years and generate millions and millions of dollars. Now, let's go do some product research. So I'm going to be inviting everyone from the Freedom Club, who are all of my students, over to this call. Freedom Club is a great place for you to come and learn dropshipping if you've never done this before. It's free to start. You can do the entire course for free, and you can get results like this. We teach you step by step how to build a store from scratch, launch it, and create profitable ads. And here are just some of the students' stories who work with us. And I'd love to see you over there. In the meantime, if this is your first time here, enjoy the ride, enjoy the video, and enjoy the products. We'll be back in just a second while I invite everybody in. Happy Sunday, everybody. I know it's early. It's early for me too. I'm still downing my first coffee. We are here today to do some product research. We're going to find you guys some amazing products to sell. I'm going to talk you guys through the process for how I find winning products. And we're going to go through my list of winning products, and we're going to see if they're still valid. So got lots installed. We got an hour of product research here for you guys today. If this is your first time here, come say hello in the chat. Let me know how you're going. And just give me a moment, guys, to get my screen sorted so I can see all of your comments. Ike, or Jay, blessed Sunday to you too, brother. All right. First time? Fantastic. All right. Now, I'm live over on YouTube, and before we get started, what I want to do is give you guys a link to my product research database. Hello, Abby. How's it going? So this is my winning product database. This isn't related to the Freedom Club's winning product database. This is mine. Let me share my screen, and we'll talk through this. All right, guys. So you've probably seen the Freedom Club winning database. This is my creation. This is one that I control. This is my personal list, and this is my gift to you guys. So jump on in. You can use this anytime you want. This is free for everyone on YouTube as well. The way this works, I color code everything. As we find products, they're either going to be avoided like the plague as red. They could be needs more time for me to make a decision as orange. They could be a fairly good product at white. Now, if you're looking to make some money, white products and above are what you should be focusing on. Now, green is, in my opinion, an easier product for a first timer. The white products, they might be good. In fact, they might even be more profitable in a lot of situations. But the green products, that's what I recommend for those of you looking for an easy way to start. And the yellows, that means I'm either selling them, I'm planning on selling them, or it's on my list of stores to make. And if you see something that's gold, it's probably absolutely the easiest solution. It's just if you do jump into that market, don't be disappointed when you see my ads. Sophia, nice to see you. You joined the call for the first time? Welcome. Welcome everybody. All right. So let me take you guys through how I find winning products. This is not how you have to find it because I use a tool called Winning Hunter. Winning Hunter is a premium tool. And you could choose between this or you could choose Minia or whatever fancy tool that you like to use to search Facebook ads. You can do it all for free using the Facebook ad library. This is absolutely a viable way of finding products. It's a little slower, but in the Facebook ad library, you can come in here and you can type in whatever you want. I don't know, what do we want to find? Shower wash. It's a little slow. It's not going to show you the best ads. It'll show you all the ads. There's no way of filtering, but you don't need to buy anything to search for winning ads. You just need a bit of patience and a bit of a technique. I use Winning Hunter because it's faster and I can do something like this. So I can say to Facebook, hey, I want to see all the latest ads, but only if they've been running for 30 days or more. Why 30 days? I've tried 60 days. It's great. What does this mean? I'm only searching for ads that have been running on Facebook for more than 30 days. So meaning they must be close to or making money. Because why would you leave your ad running if it wasn't making money? Do we still get ads running that aren't making money? Yeah, it happens. We try and look at their ad account and see if we can tell a story or a narrative around how we think they're doing to determine if that's a market we might want to test. Sophia, do we have to pay for Winning Hunter? You absolutely do if you want to use it. It's a premium tool and it's not cheap. I think it's about a basic plan, I think, is like $50 US a month, and then an expensive plan, which I use, is about $100 and something per month. Do you need it to do the course? No, you don't need it to do the course. You could use Google. You can use the Facebook ad library. I just use this on my stream because it's easier for me. And once, you don't even need to do your own product research. Just use my database. Just pick one of these bad boys and do a bit more research around it and you're off. So, for example, you may like and this isn't directed at you, Sophia. This isn't an agenda thing. Anyone is free to do any product on my list. It really doesn't make a difference. But if you choose the hair straightener brush, let's take a look at this. We found this based on a student recommendation last stream. This is the Babe Bliss. And you can see here, they've got some decent ads. They've got good video ads. They got good copy. They got lots of them. And they've been running these ads since March. That's well over a month. There's a good chance that these guys are making money. What they don't have is very good image ads. That's cool. We can rectify that. So we click on their link to go to their website. And we see very terrible website. We can do way better than this. It's so messy. They got some decent components, but the rest of it is very unnecessary. So, you could choose this product. And I've labeled this product as green, meaning it should be fairly easy to do. But your job isn't just to say, you know what, this is on Chris's list. I've got the ads here. I'm going to go make this product my primary product. First, before you do that, You need to go and make yourself a little spreadsheet. And sorry, I need to skip this song. It's really annoying. Make yourself a new spreadsheet for yourself. Make this the very first line of information in your spreadsheet, and go and find all the competitors that you can find to make sure it's a good product. Make sure the competitors are making money themselves, getting ideas for your own ads and for your own landing pages, and seeing who's doing it best. That's what you need to do. All right, in the meantime, what I want to do today is finish off fixing up the March list. What we were doing last stream was going through the March list and verifying that these were still viable products. And so that's important. Does it have to be the exact same product? No, it doesn't have to be the exact same. In fact, you may say, hey Chris, I'm starting with this back support pillow right here. This looks interesting to me. This is something I want to sell. You might go and do some more research and find a different variation of this that's doing even better, or is even more interesting, or has some other twist. And I can tell you, when you find a product with a twist, or you come up with a twist yourself, you know, these guys are saying this is a superb spine orthopedic pillow. Maybe there's a specific spinal disease that you know about that this could really help with. The bigger the problem, or the more people who would know about that problem, the better. But coming up with a twist can really make things fly. For example, I know a student who wanted to sell a vacuum cleaner. They came up with a really unique way of using that vacuum cleaner that a lot of people have or need use of in Australia, and they absolutely flew. So, where were we last stream? I think we were about here. We've got the Pilates machine. I think we're up to about 40, I think. Orthopedic pillow. We did the wrist guards. Yep, we did them. Fairly sure we looked at this face mask. And I'll come back and say, yeah, we need some more time on this one. Correct. Okay. Did we get two curious minds? Maybe we'll start here. Decent product. Great landing page. Let's see how their ads are doing. Ads have been running since, wow, March. And their image ads aren't that great. Alright, yeah, this product's pretty good. I'll be going for it. Instant Boost Sticky Bra. Alright, let's take a look at the lander. Now, I found these all in the same way. Just going through Winning Hunter. Good landing page. Great reviews. And their ads have been running for months. Months! Yeah, this is a great product. I can see why it was green. If I had a more feminine brand, yeah, I'd be looking at launching something like this. This is fantastic. Pilates machine. Now, what you have to be careful of with Pilates is making sure you don't say reformer anywhere, because reformer is a trademarked word. This is an amazing website. If you are going to sell this product, just be mindful. You probably should know a bit of Pilates. You bought one of these from a competitor. You may have bought one of these from one of the other Freedom members. Oh dear. You do need to be able to do all the poses, as you can see, or at least know some Pilates, or know someone who knows Pilates that you can tape. But yeah, this is great. Selling the Pilates socks, brilliant. A free app, even better. A gift card, wow. free gifts with your first order. That's pretty cool. You get all these free gifts with your first order. That's nice. And a really nice way of showing it. That's amazing. That's going green. Again, just be careful that you don't use the word reformer, because reformer is trademarked. Water floss. Oh, I wanted to mention, guys, over the last couple of weeks, we've been finishing off February right here. We went back over these streams, and we went back through all the products I found in February. Now, you might notice there's a bunch of them that are red. This technique that finds all these products, it's going to find losers too. So, how long it takes you to find your winning products? It comes down to luck. Pretty much just luck and a little bit of a hunch. If you had picked one of these red products, you wouldn't have been probably able to make a profitable store for your first product. But a lot of students will try one product, realize it's not going to work, and switch to something else. So if you had to switch to another red product, it would have been unfortunate. But it wouldn't take much here. You can see just early in the month of February, I picked a few losers. But it was at least 50-50. And then as February went longer, we got more and more winners and less losers. Now, I went back in time to check out these lists. The longer the ads have been running, the more success chance you have. So if you pick a product that's been found in February, it means the ads that I was looking at were at least 30 to 60 days old. And the fact that we've gone through now and turned off or made red all the ones that weren't profitable means the ones that are still here have the highest likelihood of success for you. So going back to February and picking a product from there were 100 products I found in February. It gives you the best chance. Now, that's why we're going through March right now. So we're going through March to check my scorecard. So far, I've turned less products off. My reasoning has gotten better. You Smile Portable Dental Flosser. All right, this looks like a very nice ad. Oh, sorry, very nice landing page. One second, everybody. Would I recommend building one brand with products that relate to the same industry, or constantly doing multiple brands and totally different products? I highly recommend not doing that. We create brands here at the Freedom Club. That's what we do. We create brands. And the best thing that you can do for yourself is create a brand. Let me show you my biggest brand. Homecraftology. This is my bread and butter. This is where my bills get paid. This pays for my kids' education. This pays my rent. This puts money in my account every single day. So this is a brand of crafting. We sell diamond painting in particular is the craft that we sell. Now from this was where I launched this wasn't my first store. This is just my first success. You can see here we have a fully customized product. That's where I would like ultimately a lot of you, if it makes sense to end up as having a customized product. It depends how well and how long your product sells for, and whether or not you can build a loyal customer base who keeps coming back. I've had people order from me 80 to 90 times, and I'm not even exaggerating. From here, I built another crafting store. I built Sensory Create, which sells a similar type of product, but much smaller variation of it. Mini diamond painting kits. I also built another store called Paintcraftology. And we sold in Paintcraftology paint by numbers kits. Now, you may notice these paint by numbers kits, they're not currently on a different website. They're on Homecraftology, and the reason for that is I actually sold Paintcraftology. I sold the business to on a business website. You can sell e-commerce businesses. If you go to Empire Flippers, this is a website where people buy and sell Shopify stores. There's a bunch of these websites, and you can sell stores for like up to 1.3, well, not up to, you can sell them for millions. Homecraftology is literally worth $1 million to buy and sell, or to sell, in US dollars. That's what it was valued at. We sold Paintcraftology for I can't remember, somewhere in the six-figure mark. And we had thread craftology, even Sophia, especially dropshipping stores. Not just even dropshipping stores, especially dropshipping stores. There are people out there with money and they want to buy a store where they don't have to do anything. So if you can automate everything like I have, automate your customer service so that you have a team doing your customer service. You automate your order fulfillment so that somebody can just drop in, run your business for 15, 20 minutes a day and then drop out. Yeah, you're going to have something worth selling. And it's part of my goal with all of my stores to build something that I can eventually sell. Yeah, exactly. Most students don't think that far ahead. This isn't what the course is about, the Freedom Club course. We're just here to teach you how to get profitable. But all the things that I've had in the last 10 years of dropshipping, all that experience, you get that in the higher levels of the training here. So we sold Paint My Numbers. What else? We had Scratch Craftology, where we sold scratch painting kits. I'll show you those. Now, if I'm showing you some of these products, and you're thinking, hey, I'd like to sell some crafts too. These are scratch painting kits. We've been selling these for a long time. Again, these were on scratchcraftology.com. I'm thinking very seriously about bringing those websites back. I have the domain names. I'm thinking about bringing them back. And we also had Thread Craftology. Oops, not Thread Craftology. What's it called? Cross-stitching. Cross-stitching. Now these are custom-made cross-stitching kits that we developed with our designs, with our factory to build these kits. And yes, Sabrina, I'll talk about customizing products in just a minute. But yeah, these are custom cross-stitching kits. You can't get these in stores. You can only get these from Home Craftology. You can see here, Thread Craftology is the title. We did have our own brand name, Thread Craftology. I went through a process of consolidating all of my brands into one. It was a big mistake. A big mistake. I would not recommend doing that. It was way better when I had individual brands for all of these. Way, way, way better. But you live and learn. You make mistakes. And that's why I'm here to teach you guys how I would do things correctly the first way. Now we also had Puzzle Craftology, where we sold puzzle kits. Puzzles were not a great market. There was no room for profit in puzzles. It's pretty much some big companies who owned the whole thing, and yeah, it wasn't easy. So I wouldn't recommend selling puzzles. Anyway, let's get back to products. So what was the question I had? Oh, customizing products. Yeah, so if you can show me that you're able to sell 5 to 10 orders per day, I'll be introducing you to our supplier, my supplier who supplied Home Craftology. And with them, not only do they supply dropshipping products, they also own a crafting factory. So we can actually print boxes and laser print logos on things for you, and print cards and packaging and do all sorts of crazy things with your product to customize it and make it your own. We can absolutely do that. The first thing you need to do is prove that you can make money in a market. And once you've proven that, then we will help you customize that product and create, look, something like this. They got their own box. They've got their own laser printed logo on their product. This is not hard to do. You've just got to be able to prove to me and to the supplier, really, that you're able to sell these. And then we customize it. All right, so this is USmile. They've been running their ads since March 18. I mean, I found them in March, so they must have been running their ads at least in February. It seems like they've got into profitability. They've got some decent images here. They're not perfect, but they're good enough. There's a bit too much going on in these images, but they've been running them for a while, so they must be at least breaking even, if not making money.
I feel so bad for anybody that bought this water floss, because sure, it's nice and it almost tonsil stone that make your breath smell so bad, or that white gunk built up on your tongue, or that nasty food that just gets stuck in your braces, making people want to walk away when you talking to them. But too bad this sale is only gonna last for the next.
I think it's actually not an orange. It's definitely a good product. It's going back to white. All right, red light belt. This one was gold. Is it still gold? Yeah, this is. I haven't checked the ads just yet, but this is on my list of next stores to create. Honestly, that's why it's still gold. I haven't got around to it yet, but I will be. I'll be making this store. Nova Lab, light therapy experts. Is the only way to prove through starting advertising without branding the product correct? Or you provide other ways without selling the product? No, you just get started. So look, let's just say, for example, I wanted to sell this light therapy pad. All I would do is I go find this on YouTube. Sorry, on not YouTube. I go find this on eBay, and I just start selling it. If I find that, yeah, I can actually make money selling this, then I have a choice to make. I can try and fulfill from China using my supplier. He'll probably have a cheaper price than eBay. And probably for a little bit more than that cheaper price, I can probably stick my logo on it and change the packaging. I've just got to make sure that I can continue to make money in this niche. So even if you have to sell a branded product, you can sell a branded product. It's fine. Customers are generally happy if you send them the product that fixes the problem they set out to fix. And these ads, I don't love the colors, but I guess they're working for them. These ads have been running since all the way back in March. Fantastic. I don't love them. I could do better. And that to me means that there's probably a gap in the market that I can sneak in and fulfill. All right, gratitude notebooks. Interesting. Ah, yes. Notebooks are great. We can print these in China. You design them, we print them. Are they making money? April 9, April 7, April 2nd, April 4. Oh yeah, they're doing well. March, November 2024, October. Jesus Christ. Why didn't I sell gratitude journals? That's crafty. What am I thinking? If there was a color golder than gold, I would make it. I'll make it that color. That is a fantastic product. And we can actually print them off. Oh man, that's going to be great. All right, Pet Lab. Oh, I definitely will. I definitely will. It'll be just a question of when. Just a question of... And look, you can do it too. Nothing I find... If I find a product on the stream here, if it's searched for on the stream and I find it and it's in my database, it's anyone's game. Including my diamond paintings, guys. I haven't seen a single student ask to sell them yet. Guys, nothing is sacred. You need to get used to the possibility that people will copy from you, and you're probably going to copy from other people. As long as you don't steal images that they own the copyright to, i.e., if you see a product that you want to sell, you go to the supplier and you ask the supplier for images, or you find images from those other factories in China. Those you can use. What you can't use is I can't use any of the images on this guy's website. If you do, you run the risk of allowing them to put a copyright strike on your store. And if I see people taking my images from my stores, yeah, I 100% copyright strike them. You get like 2-3 copyright strikes on Shopify, and then after that you're done. Your account gets shut down. Same on Facebook. You can't take someone's video off Facebook, but what you can do is take lots of people's videos and make something new based on all of them. You can do that. In Australia, it's called fair use policy, but you have to create something brand new and fresh. You can't take their voiceovers, you can't take their videos as they are. You've got to create something fresh. All right, so this laundry cleaning bundle for dogs. And they've been running these since, oh man, damn, since December. Hell yeah, this is a good product. It's going green. Cellulite remover. Oh, we had this just yesterday. I refound this again. Askily. Yeah, that's a great product. We'll just confirm. I pretty much know it's still good. April 18 till March 21. Yeah, that's a great product. Cellulite, and there's two of them here. There's Shaveality Shop 2. Ah, dog couch protector. I feel like we've seen this recently. $359. Oh man, this is a high ticket. High ticket drop shipping. Well, low ticket for some people, but high ticket for a lot of us. These look great. Now, the only thing that's going to be tricky about this is the sizing. There's a lot of sizing options. Sometimes that can be a bit confusing for customers, but look at the prices of some of these. Damn. 1,200 bucks. So the longer the ad is active on the meta library means it's a good thing. Yeah, pretty much. Like, you can't say that's the only rule. Sometimes, for example, if let's look at Homecraftology. Just to give you guys an example of what to look for here. So Homecraftology. These ads have been running since April 23. That's only 4 days. But the reason for that is I had to go through, I realized there was a mistake in some of my ads. And so all of my conversion ads, I had to go in and change 4 days ago. And sometimes Facebook rolls out different changes and automatically applies new things to your ads. And in this case, they automatically applied some random new feature where they were showcasing all of my what are they called, coupons in my ads, and I didn't want that to happen, so I had to turn them all off and change that and relaunch them on April 23rd. However, you can see here I've had these ones running, so these are my retargeting ads running since January, so they haven't been changed since January. That's often a good sign. And you can see the difference. Yeah, these must be my conversion ads, and these must be my retargeting ads. Why? Just because there's such a vast difference between how long these have been running and how long these have been running. But if you had seen my ad account 3-4 weeks ago, you would have seen that the start date of my conversion ads or my top of funnel ads would have been months ago. And I just recently relaunched my ad campaign with new creatives that I'm testing out. But we got to try and look at someone's ad account and have enough experience to be able to tell a bit of a story about where we think they're at. And while it's not perfect, there is no way I can just jump into a business and know what's happening. I can do my absolute best to try and figure out where they might be. So it is a bit of a skill figuring this stuff out. It is a bit of a skill, not going to lie. All right, let's look at these dog couchy things from Funny Fuzzy. Are they still selling? Oh, I'm not sure. I can't see their couch things. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. Couch protectors. And that's been running since April 25th, which is 2 days ago. Let's go back in time. Now, the fact that these guys have so many ads is often a good sign. Many ads means obviously they're doing well enough to go and make many ads. These ones have been running since March. All right. January, September. They got cool steps. They are selling some pretty thick bedroom furniture. And they got these couch things running since February. So yeah, it's probably still a good product. Now we've got pet stuff. And not a great pet store. Ugh, there's a lot going on here. But is it making money? I'm not here to critique how good their store looks. We're here to see if they're making money. And they've been running ads all of April, all of February. And January, yeah, look, they're probably doing all right. So they'll keep them on the list. Texture and design. Oh man, these look great. Whoops, where were we? Texture and design. What a beautiful, beautiful landing page. To start off with, if this is your first store, I recommend eBay for sure. If you've been doing this a while and you're looking for that extra, the better supplier, let me know and I'll give you my guy. Wow, these are just AI ads.
I'm going to show you the best Mother's Day gift. Life of Color have a new mystery box coming out, and you guys are gonna love this one. A new
Man, these are great AI ads. Actually, I think she's not AI. I think she's just sounds like AI. All right, and these ads have been running since April, so they got a lot of them, so they must be doing okay. March 26th, so over a month, 2 months, February. Nice. Yeah, this is a great store. Great product. Hence why it's gold, and it's still gold. Stands easel. A capsule music stand. Oh, man, it's expensive. Alright, let's see if people are still buying a music stand. March 24th. Oh, so these have been running for a month already. December, yep. Apparently people are buying this.
Super convenient. It stretches out really long and it's very sturdy. It also has a wire.
Oh wait, they're selling a video stand. Not the music stand I found. They're actually making money selling a phone stand.
Hi guys,
Alright, we'll change this up. Magnetic phone tripod. That's still a pretty good product. Alright, vacuum travel bag. Oh, these guys have password protected their site, but it looks like we've found a loser. This is the first bad one today. Yep, This is no longer viable. They are no longer in business. Goodbye. All right, migraine relief. Looks like some sort of pilot. A headache pilot. 150 buckaroos. All right. And these ads have been running for over, wow, this product looks fantastic. Months. November they've been running the retargeting ads. Their actual conversion ads haven't changed since March the 5th. Damn, it's still green. Forge wallet. Yep, I've seen this recently. It's still a good product. Ads are still running. Since March. December, yep, still a great product. They're doing well. IPL hair remover. Oh, I think I saw this recently again too. Oh, restricted access. Oh, you just can't get it from Australia. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. So they're trying to stop me from seeing their store because obviously it's a winning store. They're not selling in Australia, so they're just blocking all traffic except for the country that they're selling it to. That's very clever. You can still see their ads though. And all these ads started running 2 days ago. I'm not loving it. I think they're struggling. I'm going to change their color. We'll come back. It's now orange. Alright. Cozy Cocoon Pet Bed. That is so cute. Look at that. My wife would die of cuteness. When we look at eBay for suppliers, should it be Australian only suppliers? Yeah, absolutely Australian only. Otherwise you get delays in shipping that you may as well have been shipping from China to begin with. April 21st, April 22nd. Oh, okay. They've only been running these sets of ads. They've been running this product for a while. They've still got Black Friday going. I don't know. You really shouldn't be running Black Friday ads anymore, and these ads have only been running for a week or so. I think they're struggling. I feel like they might be. Pet teeth cleaning. Probiotics dental spray. I don't know, if I sprayed something in my dog's mouth, I don't think they'd ever forgive me. Alright, they've been running their ads for all of April. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, all of April. Going back to November. This is a good product. Probably should be green. Collagen mask. We've seen this above. Quasi. Wasn't that up here? Can't remember. Better check it out anyway. I know I've seen this recently. We may have some duplicates here. Can Amazon work? I wouldn't recommend Amazon because it comes in an Amazon box. It's pretty clear that it's from Amazon. You can do it. It's not a no-no. It's just far easier just to go from eBay. Essential oils. I swear we've seen this, but this is still a good product. April 15. Yeah, it's still good. Still a good product. Leg stretch strap. Oh man, this one looks good. I think I need this. Yeah, I definitely need this in my life. Okay, our website looks amazing. Yes, there's a few bits and pieces they could change. This is a bit confusing. Their ads have been running for months and months. This is a great product. A great implementation of it too. Alright, so next. Oh, this should be green, by the way. Leg board. What the hell's a leg board? Fitness stand slant board. Oh, that looks tough. Alright, how are we doing with this one? I could do with both. That'd be a good primary and a good complementary. I could do with the leg stretches, and I could definitely do it with the slant board. Yeah, they've been running this for months. That's great. That's a great product. Alright, Scribble Play. Is this for the dogs? No, it's not for the doggos. This is for the kiddos. Little Curious Minds. And the ads have been running for all of March. Not as strong as the other brand that we saw that was running similar ads. Did we already see these before? Little Curious Minds. We did. They're all up here. So we'll get rid of this one. We doubled up. All right. Turmeric soap. Clean website. Ads have been running for a month. All the way back to February. That's two months. December. Yeah, this is a good product. That's a great product. And there's another. I'll get rid of dual shopping. Those guys are a scam. All right. Hair remover. Good website. Been running these ads since March, since November. Yeah, another great product. Man, these are all fantastic today. All right, I think that's all we have time for today. We've got up to number 71, so we've still got 31 products to get through for February, for March, just to finish off the list here. We'll get to those ones on Tuesday when I'm back for some more product reviews. And after that, we'll be hitting Winning Hunter and focusing on new products for April, for the end of April. Now, as always, hope you guys have picked a good product today. Hope you guys can get it launched and get your website up and running. What's my say on kid vitamins without supplement and health products in general? They're great. They're all great. Especially the supplements do really well. It's down to how well you implement it. So find yourself an example of what you think is working and go from there. Until then, guys, take it easy and I'll see you in the next one. Is it illegal? I'm not a lawyer and I don't sell health supplements or vitamins at the moment. So please do your research and look up the legalities of selling vitamins and supplements before you go ahead. But we do have some students selling mushroom powder and they're doing well. They're doing well. It is your responsibility to go and make sure that you're up to date with the rules and the regulations around selling stuff that you want to sell. It's kind of why I chose crafts, which crafts kind of chose me. I'm not a crafty person. I don't do crafts. But I was able to understand the crafting crowd, and it seemed like it ticked a lot of boxes because it's something you do, you finish, you want more of, you come back and buy more of it. It didn't have any regulations for me. There was no rules that I had to be aware of. There was no risk. I did get professional indemnity insurance, and I did get public liability insurance just in case someone, eats one of my small components and chokes. But other than that, it's a fairly risk-free product. Now, for supplements, I'm not sure. I'd love to give you the full go-ahead to go and do it, but at the same time, make sure you read up on that. And if you're wondering how you can figure out if there's any rules or regulations you need to be aware of, go to ChatGPT and give it an ask. It's an amazing tool. If ever I have any questions, even if they're marketing questions, the first thing I do before I ask anybody else is I go ChatGPT. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take it easy. No, don't take it easy. Go get some work done. Go finish your stores. I'll see you on Tuesday. Until then, have a great